listening to that going like, I have gotten in arguments with my wife exactly like this. Like whoa, well, you're saying all this stuff, but I don't even understand what you're saying.
So I'm disagreeing. Okay. Would you like me to just agree with everything you say? Do you find that to be compelling radio? So I disagree.
God, you never stop talking.
All right, I'll tell you what, Al. I'll turn the mic off, and you can do the rest of the warm-up show yourself, okay?
Yeah.
I have other things I can do. I can go get audio.
Freaking do them.
Very good. See you later.
All right.
All right. So, all right, a couple of things. One, if you missed that, CeeLo did leave the studio after that. And
we were also going to a break, to be fair.
But did not come back.
Right.
Did not come back at the beginning of the next segment. So I was so curious. I had to go because I was parking the car, stayed in the car. The attendant was waiting for me, and I'm like, just give me a second. And then I came up here, and then I, of course, put on the Odyssey app and see if you were in the studio. You were not. And then we got those great moments with Al and the callers. But that was legitimate emotion from you.
Not about Aaron Rodgers and the CNN story.
Right, but you were, that was not like, Pilati came up to me and goes, was that a bit?
No.
I said, no, this guy's
do bits.
And Al, when you said, so go freaking do it.
I said that, I don't even remember saying that. Like, I'm hearing that audio. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't remember him saying that, honestly.
But that did, because there could be like Al's, like, could be saying something where it sounds like he's angry, but he's not. But I actually think that that was you being angry.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, no, I was angry.
Yeah. So go freaking do it.
Right. It's also part, like, for me, a lot of this anger comes at the industry as well.
Yeah.
That, like, I used to love that kind of talk radio, and it just doesn't exist anymore. Like, it stinks, and I like having things where people get angry and walk out and not manufactured, like legitimately having those conversations.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like doesn't exist anymore, and I hate that. Well, so when I get a chance
this morning,
I love to yell, and then to see people on Twitter going, "The next topic," like you idiots.
Yeah,
get lost.
I know. I mean, and these are the same people that if we sat there, you guys opened up talking about UCLs that they probably changed the station and put on classic rock somewhere because they were getting their face bored off. So they probably stuck that whole time because it was compelling, and then tweeted something like next topic, but they were probably locked in the entire time. But yes, that was very real. I also think one thing that you do is like you looked at CeeLo as the personification of everything you hate in sports talk. Is that fair?
He channeled it all towards me, and that's fine, by the way.
How so?
All right, so like when you said, you could say the same stuff about Garrett Cole all day long and his stupid elbow, but this to you is repetitive. Like, I think you were taking your anger of listening to the radio station all day talk about these baseball topics that you don't like, and then made CeeLo the culprit for that.
Because it's not often that you get a topic that has a sports tie to it where you can be crazy talk radio. Yeah. And this is one of them. So I don't want to move on from it. So let's keep,
Right.
I have other things I can do. I can go get audio.
Freaking do them.
Very good. In Al's defense, he did say you guys, plural.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he was it was broad. It wasn't just me.
I do understand.
But yes, it was similar to maybe a month or two ago. You said something, not in an angry way, but something along like, someone like you. Like, you didn't mean it in a demeaning way, but it kind of came across that way, that was funny. I laughed at that at the time. So.
Yeah. So the thing that made you the most angry was what?
Him saying, "Oh, you never stop talking."
Oh, okay.
And Jerry, in years past where I'm in here, he's like, "Talk, like do your job," So here I'm in here, we're co-hosting the show.
Yeah.
That's part of what I'm here to do is to speak. Now I get Al's point. Fine, we're fired up, we're arguing, we're disagreeing, we're talking over each other. I agree, not the best radio, but it happens on this radio station all day long, all the time. People get fired up, they yell, they scream. And you guys are always on me about, Switzerland, you never have a take. So here I am, fired up about something, engaging in it, and he wants no part of it. So to me, that's contradictory, made no sense, and that's why I said, all right, well, then I'll just go back to doing what I'm here to do today.
I always told you, don't be like Peter Schwartz. You don't want another Al drop saying, CeeLo.
Yeah.
Say something.
Right, say something. And I think that, and Al, you can correct me, but I think that what was bothering you was not CeeLo having a take on things, but he was interrupting.
Yeah.
And you weren't processing what he was saying, either because you couldn't understand or he wasn't putting it together well enough. You didn't understand his point. So it was one thing, you didn't understand his point, and two, he was interrupting you. That's what seemed to get you worked up.
Yeah, and I also wanted to make it clear because he seemed confused by where I was at. And all I pictured was people thinking Al agrees with Aaron Rodgers, 9/11 was an inside job and Sandy Hook never happened. That's what I wanted to make clear.
Yeah, and I did the same thing in the open because people they just don't want to listen to things. They can't comprehend things. So, like, you have to say that over and over again because people just are not as intelligent as they used to be, I guess, is a nice way to put it. But I will give you guys credit for talking about this in this way and being able to fresh off of it have a conversation about what happened, because I don't know if I could do that right away. Like, I get so emotional in those things, like I would need even more time to talk about it. And I've seen other radio guys that get so worked up that they won't bring it up and talk about it. So I thought that was good that you were able to have a discussion about your fight so soon after your fight.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a grudge holder. I mean, in the grand scheme, this is like small potatoes what we're doing here.
But you know how
not
it
the
goes.
Sandy Hook side of things, us arguing on a radio station.
No, I know. But not everybody's like that. Like, I mean, if me at 27 would have never been able to have a conversation about that afterwards. I wouldn't talk to the guy. I literally did that. Like, I didn't talk to my co-host for like off the air for like 2 months. Because of one of these things.
Yeah, Mike and Chris did that for 12 years.
Right, exactly. Yeah, 12 years. Yeah.
I mean, 5 hours every day, and you made the comment going as hard as they can with the whole entry song. They had those issues all the time.
Yeah, but it was very interesting to me, and good job, guys. I'm sure that Jerry was enjoying the hell out of that.
I didn't hear most of it.
I was wondering if he was listening or not.
No, I logged in about, 5:18, I think, and all I heard was about 30 or 40 seconds, and then Chris walk out. What the hell is going on?
Well, Jerry, it's posted if you want to listen to the second one.
It's posted where?
On our website.
Really?
Yeah, the first 3 segments.
Oh, all right.
Right up there. That's how it works on the Odyssey app.
Well,
too,
the app, I know that.
It goes right up there.
All right.